Hi and welcome to this week's Torah. In this week's Seder, we read about the 8th day of the inaugurations. There have been 7 days of inaugurations where Moshe Rabbeinu was the Kohen Gadol. He was the one that was doing all the work in the Mishkan. And now Aaron and his sons are about to take over. And Moshe Rabbeinu asks Aaron now to take 2 different offerings. He has to take an ayil, he has to take a ram, and he has to take an egel, he has to take a calf. Why these 2 offerings? And the Targum Yonasan, which is the translation given by one of the Tanaim, one of the earliest commentators in the Mishnah, says the egel, this calf, is there to forgive for the egel hazah, for the golden calf that the Jewish people did. And then you have, beyond the egel, you also have the ayil. The ram has another connotation. We remember when Yitzchak is about to be offered on the altar. Yitzchak is about to be offered here in Jerusalem. Avraham Avinu is about to slaughter him. And God comes down and he says, Avraham Avinu, I do not want you to do this. He says, well, what am I supposed to do? And Avraham looks around and he finds an ayil. He finds that ram and he brings that ram instead of sacrificing his own son. That's the ayil. Says Yonas and Uziel, this is the 2 sides of what he had to do here. On the one hand, asking for forgiveness, and on the other hand, reminding God of the greatness of the Jewish people and the greatness of our forefathers that tried so hard to be his servants and brought up, instead of Yitzchak Avinu, brought this ayil, brought this ram instead. And this is something we all need to do. It's always the 2 sides of everything. It's the sur meira and aseh tov. Keep away from the bad and do the good. Increasing our goodness and decreasing the negativity. In our life, there's a lot of things that are negative and we need to try to eradicate that negativity from our lives. Try to get rid of the things that are burdening us, etc., etc. But just getting rid of our burdens doesn't make us better people. Then you need to move to the next step. You need to move to the positives as well and try to ensure that those positives are things that are also being taken care of. Those positive things are also things that are going to be worked on and are going to be getting better. And to become a sholem, to become a whole person, we need the 2 sides of the coin. And that is why he brought these 2 offerings. And that is what we can learn from those 2 offerings as well. Never neglect becoming better. And never try to just sweep it under the carpet. Fix the things that you've done wrong. And this way, you'll also become a much better person. Wishing you all a very good Shabbos and a happy and a healthy summer.